Hey guys, welcome back and happy Sunday. All right, guys. Well, I'm excited this week because we know that Bravo cameras picked up for Vanderpump Rules to start shooting season 10. This happened on Wednesday, but it looks like even some of the cast members who are not included, some of the ones who have been fired, laid off, let go, whatever you want to call them, they still are feuding as well. So it doesn't matter if cameras are there or not. And what I'm talking about is Stassi Schroeder shared a cryptic post amid her feud with Jax and Brittany, as now Vanderpump Rules fans are reacting. So there's a lot to break into, and she's not holding back, but Stassi Schroeder never does. So we're not surprised. So before we jump in, if you guys haven't already, go ahead, smash that like button. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. Don't forget to hit that notification bell. And with that, let's jump right in.
It's time for all your binge-worthy pop culture news. Welcome to Up and Adam.
All right, guys, so it looks like Stassi Schroeder, Stassi, I don't know what I did to you, but I'll take a Pinot Grigio. It's my fucking birthday, Schroeder. Yeah. She shared a series of posts on her Instagram story earlier this week that have some convinced that she was talking about Jax and Brittany. Now, there has been this feud that's been ongoing because Jax and Brittany didn't attend her wedding, but I think the problem here was it was the last minute decision. Now, this was a very expensive wedding. It was her dream Italian wedding, and I'm sure each person cost a lot of money for Stassi and Beau. Okay, that's obvious. But why is she so upset? We're going to break into that. Now, after calling out the couple on her podcast without it actually saying their names, the Vanderpump Rules alum took to social media where she teased her fans and followers of amazing tea in a few cryptic posts. Just waiting patiently for when I can finally talk about ... And this is what she teased in one of her posts via Heavy. And another, which included the Stranger Things logo, she added, like, I don't want to spoil that shit for anyone. P.S. It's amazing. She then said that the only tea that she was spilling was that of the Netflix drama, while also giving a nod to another issue, which she didn't go into detail about. Stassi, what cryptic posts are you teasing? What's going on? Did Jax and Brittany really piss you off that bad? Sounds like yes. Not to disappoint, but Stranger Things is the only tea I'm spilling because, well, everything else is funny. And then she put a laughing, crying emoji with a gif of herself. If you know, you know, and that's what she added in another post with a winky face. And during a June episode of her podcast, Stassi said that the couple, she invited to her wedding, had assured her that they'd be in attendance, even though the male in the relationship was reportedly telling their mutual friends that they would not be there. I can't believe that I took 2 spots. I can't believe I thought we were close. I feel stupid that I thought we were better friends than that. This is what Stassi's explaining. I want to surround myself with people that communicate with me, that we have mutual respect. And when I was at the wedding, I looked around at everyone that was there and I was like, God, I love every single person that's there. I'm so thankful for each person that's there and what a wonderful group of people that we love. That wouldn't do that to us. So you're not gonna get a Stassi post without a little bit of shade in there. And obviously this applies to Jax and Brittany. A short time later, Brittany appeared on Sheena Shea's podcast where she confirmed the rift. She said, I wanted to be there and I wish I could have been there 1000%. I would never in a million years do something like that on purpose. We actually had reasons why we couldn't go. Although Stassi didn't mention her drama with Jax and Brittany on her Instagram story, a number of Reddit users weighed in on the drama between them after seeing her post, and many of them who sided with Stassi. I mean, this is the thing too. If you get invited to a wedding, and people are setting aside, money, because everything costs money, the plates, the food, the everything, it's just respectful to let them know ahead of time whether or not you can go. Not a couple of days before, because they could have invited someone else. So why not let them, know that you're not going? Brittany thinks Stassi is dumb enough to believe those lame excuses. I'm no fan of Stassi's, but she is the total idiot that Brittany thinks she is. But she isn't the total idiot. My apologies. I hope that Stassi stays quiet on this topic. Brittany is using this for relevance and not true concern for their friendship. Any back and forth is giving Jax and Brittany what they want, drama. And the fact that they made Stassi's second wedding about them is so on brand. Another person said that Brittany is a dumb ASS. Does Stassi even have any other tea to spill about this debacle? Now, going back to it, Sheena sided with Brittany because she did say, mind you, Sheena was disinvited close to last minute. Sheena and Brock. Tom Sandoval was disinvited close to last minute. A few people were disinvited close to last minute. So How do they feel? And can they be mad at Stassi? And then for Stassi's friends who disinvited themselves or didn't attend last minute, she's upset with them. It's her wedding. She can do whatever she wants at the end of the day. But Sheena was siding with Brittany, saying, first of all, it's a destination wedding, which makes it extremely expensive. So I don't know what you're mad about there. Second of all, you're upset with her. She's your friend. And Brittany was claiming that she waited till last minute to get her son's passport, and it took longer than what she thought. So she was hopeful, and it got to be the week before the wedding, and she was still hopeful, still holding out, thinking, it's going to come, it's going to come. And then she didn't, she finally decided the week of the wedding, which this part's not good, but just a couple days before the actual wedding, she decided, listen, I have to tell Stassi we're not going to be able to make it. But where these stories kind of disconnect here is if Jax was actually going around to their friends and there was a male friend that was communicating with Stassi, that Jax was telling them originally the whole time for a couple weeks in advance that they weren't planning on going, period. Well, that's a different problem. And to be fair, Stassi, you just had a successful book tour. You're kind of making your way back into whatever you're trying to do. She's trying to rebuild her career after being fired and canceled. And Jax and Brittany, I don't know what they're doing for money, but they still have their $2 million house. They have mortgages to pay. They have back taxes that Jax has been hit with. It's one thing after another. I don't know if it looks great for them to spend a couple grand to go to this, beautiful Italian wedding when they have other bills to pay. So if it were me and I were in Jax and Brittany's position, I would have just said the whole time, look, we love you guys. We want to support you. We'll celebrate with you when you get back. But as of right now, we can't afford to go. We're sorry. We don't make the same money that we made before. And I think Stassi would have understood that. But I think by dragging it out and doing it last minute, that's where you lost her. Now, that's not the only Vanderpump Rules drama going on, because again, we know that Vanderpump Rules cameras picked up for season 10, and there's already one who's so thirsty. Charlie Burnett, and I said this on yesterday's video, I'm not slamming Charlie. I don't think that she's like, there's nothing like really I have negative to say about her, except for the fact that I don't understand the casting. I don't know why they decided to bring her back on the show. I don't know where she fits in. I don't think she fits in with any of the cast members. Like for Tom, Ariana, Katie, Sheena, Brock, Lala, I get it. I get the casting. James, I understand it. Bringing in his new girlfriend, I get that too. And even Raquel and maybe seeing her date, I get that part too. Charlie, I don't understand where she fits in here. And Charlie was slamming Sheena, but it looks like a desperate attempt to have some sort of feud with someone right before filming. That way she has a storyline. That's how it's reading off. Is that true? I mean, you guys could say no, but I think it is. In the meantime, I'm not even here for that drama. I don't care. I want to see Sheena and Brock get married. I want to see Tom and Tom open their bar. I want to see Ariana and Katie open their sandwich shop. I want to see Lala address the LA Times article about Randall Emmett. And I want to see James with his new girlfriend and bringing her around Raquel. There's so many other storylines that I'm interested in where I don't really necessarily think that we should have even had Charlie on the payroll. But I'm not trying to have anyone lose their job, so it's neither here nor there. Guys, I want to hear what your thoughts are, so go ahead, comment below with your unfiltered opinions. And before you go, don't forget to smash that like button. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. Don't forget to hit that notification bell. And with that, we'll see you next time. Bye, guys. Love you.